is going on. It's a country that I have never seen a place where people have excuse for doing bad things.
Honestly.
They are doing the wrong thing. You're doing it bad, and you have excuse for doing that. I have never seen it in my life. Though I'm a Nigerian, I'm from there. I'm a Nigerian, but since I left there, everything has changed. But the way you expect them to behave, it's not just
It's like coming back.
It's not there.
It's always it's always coming back to what somebody told me, man. They said, because when I started the Mayegun's Diary Political, okay, it was Mayegun's Diary then. So I was like, I'm going to be keeping the diary of my thoughts here.
Yeah.
So, and it all started from when I came to the UK, like, you just look around and you just get so angry. Like, why can't we have this back there? Like, what does it take to build this road? What did it take them to kind of have this? We could have that there. And you just get mad with Nigeria and all of that stuff. So somebody who left Nigeria, I think last year, 2023. So he was kind of writing it on Twitter, and he was like, if you leave Nigeria and probably you relocated out of Nigeria, there is no reason for you to pray for the criminals running Nigeria. He said, we have no reason to actually pray for them. We were supposed to be lynching them. That's
exactly.
How it was. He said we were supposed to be lynching everybody, who appear to be politicians. I was like, that's it. That's how it should be. You know what they say, that if they take all Nigerians, if they allow all Nigerians to just travel outside Nigeria once and go back, they will change Nigeria. I said they won't.
You know what I used to say?
Yes,
I said, let them bring all the Nigerians here and take all of us here, and with the Oibos, with the Irish, English, all of them to Nigeria, let them go and build it, and we'll be here. Let us come and see the way they will behave here. If they will behave, if you have an iota of that stupid behavior,
I know. By the time they come back here, when we say the exchange is over, everybody now go back to. By the time Oyibo come back to their country, they won't recognize this place anymore.
They won't try it here because there will still be some Oyibos left. They won't try it. When the MC Oluomo came to whether UK or somewhere, was he not the one advising people that you people, you can't do all those bele here. Don't be doing that here. You can't drop. He was saying it because nobody told him. Even the hair is breathing. He understood that you can't just misbehave here.
Do
you understand? So I'm just wondering, when are these people? When are they going to change? Like the last caller said, he wasn't surprised, with the election and everything. I'm not surprised about anything that's happening in Nigeria before. Again, all these things, like this video of Wazirike that showed, Nnamdi Kanu already told them. You already warned them. He said this thing is coming your way. Is it not happening now? Everything that Nnamdi Kanu has said is happening in Nigeria now.
Some people actually don't like that too. You know what somebody also said to me? He said, I actually had to come out and he said, man, I hate to kind of come out and say Nnamdi Kanu was right, because I was one of those who actually went after him, and I wanted Nigeria to possibly, even like if possible, just kill him. That guy said, look at Nigeria today, that he feels so ashamed.
See? Conscience won't kill him.
To accept that Nnamdi Kanu was right all this while. And there are people who are arrogant like that. Some of them are watching me right now. No. Nnamdi Kanu is right. It was Buhari that made him popular. It was Buhari that did not. Those are the arrogant idiots.
Living in denial. Living in denial.
Because they cannot believe that everything the man they said madman said is happening to them today, and they cannot do anything about it. They can't believe it. Now to come out and say that he said it is the worst for them to swallow. But it's happening. Everything is happening now.
Anyway, God help them. God help them, because me, I'm always saying Nigeria is not a country. Why are you fighting? Why are you saying one Nigeria? Why is Nigeria is my country? Is Nigeria a country? He even said it that show me your forefathers, show me your founding fathers. They say our founding fathers. one of them, Azikiwe, all of them, they were 5 years old, 4 years old, 3 years old, 9 years old when Nigeria was created.
That's right.
So which founding fathers are you talking about?
Your founding
Who
fathers.
signed the agreement? Can you imagine? When will these people realize these things and wake up? When will they wake up? When will they grow up? God help them.
Thank you, Mrs. Thank you so much.
Wishing to see you soon in Maigu when the office. Somebody said,
Maigu, this one that you are telling everybody about the studio and the meter, you need to be careful. I know people kind of care so much about me.
Don't worry. They will see. They will see Ija àwọn ìyá now. Don't worry. Let them try anything stupid.
Insurance is okay, costly.
Insurance. Insurance. Don't worry. You are fully insured. Don't worry. Let them try anything silly.
They won't.
Let them try.
They won't.
Thank
you so much, ma. You have a good one. No?
You're welcome. Yes, and you too.
Yes,
have a good evening, Michael. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. God bless you.
And you too. Thank you. Good night. So that's a good one. No? But make I say something on that before I take another call, okay? The first thing I kind of have in mind or had in mind when it comes to this office, studio thing is that apart from the fact that the intention is to make it easier to meet people, okay, who deserves that, what do you call that, what is it called again? Is it attention? No, not attention. Audience. You know, like a lot of us are phoning on Mayegun's Diary Political from all over the world, right? The same way that you are able to kind of like contribute to what Mayegun does here every now and then. There are those who kind of go beyond just commenting on Mayegun's Diary or phoning in and all of that. There are those who have built relationship with me, even though they have never seen me one-on-one. I know. So there are people who have proven themselves over time in the course of this, what I do, right? There are so many of them that have proven themselves to the point that I have actually brought some of them into my home where they have met my family, they have met my kids and all of that stuff. And it all started from here. So I understand a lot of people care a lot about me and I have to be very careful. So when I went for the office, that is what was primary in my mind, I need a place where even if you know the address, that doesn't make it just, you know, like, you should get what I mean, like camp batching. As for security, as for this or that, that is actually the least of anybody's worry. Where I am is one of the most safest place by structure. And the country I live in is considered one of the safest countries too, right? And then I managed to find a location that is really not far from the police Scotland's headquarters in Bridgeton. For those who know Scotland very well, or Glasgow, it's called Bridgeton. So that's pretty much what I can say. But I can tell you this also for free. As much as I want to see I want to meet people and all that, it doesn't mean that like I want to, right? Okay. So, but I would actually, with that free mind and free heart, to actually meet those who have earned my trust that much. And don't forget, it is a studio, a recording studio, not like your musical studio, okay? We'll be recording and shooting and doing all of that in the place, making production about different content, interviews, and, you know, one-on-one group interviews and stuffs like that. I told you I want to go to a place where I could actually give a different content that will drive different messages to address different demographies. And at the end of the day, everybody end up in the same place, okay, for one single mission. And you know that. So I don't have to really say much on that, okay? So the studio is only for those who have the clearance to come in on invitation. You cannot be, I think I should let you know that, right? You cannot just be passing through Glasgow and say, let me go to Damayegun studio. Our studio, let's go there. So you are likely never going to see Mayegun. That is not how it's going to work. I'm only saying this like to reassure those of you who are talking about my safety and security. So in the studios, it doesn't mean that it's like, I'm in the studio, everybody here come. Mayegun, I just came around to come and see my friend in the corner there. And I was Mayegun studio is not far from here. I said I should come and see you. It's likely not going to work that way. Okay, I'm just saying. So to my friends, I would say, do not fear anything. Okay, this is the UK. I'm not in Lagos or in Abuja or in Accra or anywhere near where you should be worried for me. So another more that's going to happen, and I don't want you to kind of start worrying for me. All right, because I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm gonna meet people outdoor too, engage them, and all of that stuff. So I don't want you, the brethren, to begin to feel worried that Shema Yegush is safe by I am. And let's see, can you hear me? Are you there?
Mo kúkú wà níbí, mo ń dúró de ìgbà ló máa pè mí là.
Kábíyèsí o, bàbá. How are you, sir?
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ o.
Yes, sir.
Ẹ kú dìbé ìwà o.
Àwa nìyẹn o.
Ọlọ́wọ́ á wà pẹ̀lú yín ní gbogbo ọ̀nà.
Àṣẹ, bàbá.
Gbogbo àwọn lèmi bẹ̀rù kí Máyégún máa jáde. Bí Máyégún ò bá jáde káàtì máa gbòòrò Máyégún. Òun ló lá gbogbo wa létí ká là wá lóye. Ẹ bá àwọ́rí Ọlọ́run bẹ pẹ̀lú Máyégún.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, bàbá bá ń wí fún ọ, bá ń wí kò wọ́n.
Ó ti pẹ́ láti gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wa náà léléyé wa kán gbọ̀nà Benin Republic ṣe fún wa ní update yẹ because ṣe mọ̀ bí.
Níwòye ọdún tó kọjá òun ni a padà make contact pẹ̀lú wọn. Àwọn tí wọ́n kúrò ní Pobẹ, àwọn tí wọ́n kúrò ní tọ́sá kúrò ní Yewa tọ́sá sí Pobẹ. So ngbà tá a máa dé Pobẹ after so many wàhálà Yorùbá Union, bàtà dé Pobẹ wọn ti pín sí méjì. Àwọn kan ti padà sí Yewa yẹn ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe ìlú wọn lọ padà sí, wọn lè padà sí ìlú wọn, wọ́n ti lọ bí refugee láwọn ìlú tó next sí wọn. So àwọn kan ti rìn wọnú Benin, wọ́n ti kọjá Pobẹ, so wọ́n ti pín wọn sí méjì. Ṣé kọ́tà wá ṣe ní pé àwọn tí ní ìdí ọjọ́ yẹn náà ni àwọn tí a bá ní Pobẹ tí wọ́n direct wa, àwọn èèyàn wa lọ rí àwọn tí a máa rí ń bẹ̀, a fún wọn ní aṣọ ní o, owó ní oúnjẹ ní o, àti àwọn kọ̀ǹpútà kó lọ. So ìpadàbọ̀ wa a padà wá bá àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ tó ti wà ní Nàìjíríà tó ti padà sí Yewa yẹn against a ṣe the same thing fáwọn náà. Ìyẹn ní ọdún tó kọjá yìí ni o. So after that àwa build the contact pẹ̀lú wọn pé ẹni ta ni ká máa pè tá bá fẹ́ rí wọn. Ẹ ti understand sí, I know our princess kí wọn káyìn wọn ni. So a ò really gbàgbé wọn, but story wọn yẹn ti pín sí méjì. Ṣé understand sí? Àwọn kan ti padà sílé, àwọn kan ṣì wà ní Benin. Mo gbọ́ yín sir.
Ọlọ́wọ́ á kọ́ wa mọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ rí gbogbo àwọn lè gba Sátidé lọ́wọ́ wa ká gbé Sunday lé wa lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wọn là máa mú tásìkò bá dé. Ṣé rọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́tà èédú náà mi pé ọkàn máa fìyà yẹ jẹ èédú là tóró kárẹ̀ òun ká ẹ pẹ̀lú wọn. Ṣé àwọn kan wà ló ṣe pé wọ́n ti pinnu láyé wọn pé àwọn máa jó lórí burúkú là ló bá láàjọ ìní wọn. Ẹ lè bẹ́ṣù jẹwu òkè ẹ máa lo síbílì ìgùnlà, ò lo síbílì ìgùnlà, ò ló gbéra ẹ kémi juwó kiri lórí tẹlifíṣàn. Wọ́n máa fìyà yẹ jẹ́ kébù ṣe bí ara àwọn yúùtù líwọ́ pera rẹ̀ lèrè rí. Wọ́n fi yúùtù kébù yúùtù wọ́n fi rọ̀bùlẹ̀ là kẹ́ẹ̀tù sọ fún wọn pé kò sí ilé ilé ṣe. Àmọ́ pé ènìyàn bá ti juni lọ, a sọ pé àfẹ́sù lábúlé. baálẹ̀ mi ta gbó, ìyàwó mi tògógóró, ọmọ mi gbowó ta, ẹsẹ̀ sẹ́pẹ́ èfèsù lábúlé. Èṣù ti wà lábúlé ti pẹ́.
Ti pẹ́ fúra ni.
Àwa kì í ṣe pé àfúrá wọn ti mí dẹrù bà wá ti pẹ́, ṣe bí mọ́tò páàkì olórí òun ló jọba nílùú wa ṣẹ̀ yìí. Mo ní mọ́tò páàkì ọ̀kadà mọ́tò páàkì lójó lọ́ba ìlú tèmi ṣẹ̀ yìí. Ṣé ìyẹn lá máa sọ pé ó máa ṣoríire, ó máa ṣọṣọ àwọn èèyàn dolóríire nílùú là? Ọ̀rọ̀ ní dé Ifá ò mú ẹ̀lẹ́kọ́, Ifá ò mú o. Tinubu ló mú fúnra ẹ̀. Ọmọ bọ́n ti ṣe gbé gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wọn káàkiri. Òṣàlì yìí máa pa gbogbo wọn. Òṣàlì yìí máa reject gbogbo ẹbọ náà mi fún. Torí bó básìkò bá tó, wọn ní bí ìlú bá ti mi ró kọngbá àsìkò ìyá ìlú yẹn ló tó. Gbogbo náà ṣe lílé fi jóná. Gbogbo ẹ ló máa tú sépo. Torí kò sẹ́lì lè fìyà jẹ wá, bọ́n ṣe fìyà jẹ wá lìgbà ẹ̀ ká ní 1992 kọ́ ni kó wà lọ sí àárín òru ní ká máa kọrin dáàdì mọ́mì Àgbàlájọ bí ni ẹ dìbò fún Gbàlà ṣetán pọ̀pọ̀fọ̀ aláta náà kò lè wà lọ́wọ́. Ṣé rí gbogbo ọ̀ntí mi fìyà yẹ jẹ wá ti pẹ́. Àtìgbà ní tí dìbò gbé yìí ní stop àti dìbò àmì dìbò lájégúnlẹ̀ rí gbà yẹ. On the may announce ìbò yẹn lórí rédíò rí bí láàjókòó sí kélé àmì dìbò àdìgbà ẹni dìbò mọ́ pé èmi ò tí dìbò mọ́. Ìbò láàzọ pé àmì dìkan èmi announce ìbò líbí láàjókòó sí jẹ́ mọ̀ bọ́ ti pẹ́ náà tí bíbí ìyàyẹ jẹ wá. So kò sí ọ̀nà lè ṣe ká ṣe Ìgbàlà bá gbé àwọn lè ò mọ nǹkan kan kébi ìjọba lérí àwọn lè mọ ohun. Tí àwọn ènìyàn lè pòfẹ́sọ̀ mi lé ọmọléèwé lè méjì wé wò kúrò níléèwé. Òun kẹ́rẹ́lì ìpẹ́rẹ́lì pòfẹ́sọ̀ ẹ̀mí yíwé fún olóṣèlú. Jẹ́ mọ̀ bọ́ ọ́n ti torí ìlú yẹ kó do. Tó gbogbo làmì sọ yìí kọ́ lọ́wọ́ fún wa lórílẹ̀‐èdè wa láàká kó wa káàlẹ̀ ìtorí gbogbo ìdèkọ́ ìdèkọ́mù yìí náà ti fi gba gbogbo èdè wa àlẹ́ ìsàwórì sẹ́yìn bẹ́ẹ̀ bá dèkó kò síbílẹ̀ tí máa ṣàwórì ìdèkọ́ ìdèkọ́mù ní gbogbo àmì sọ àmì èdè wa láti padà èmi dúró lórí ẹyọ kan yẹ o a máa dèkè wa padà.
Lára àwọn nǹkan tí a máa ṣe nígbà tí kí láti pè tí studio wa yìí bá ti ṣe tán tó rẹ́dì tán nìyẹn o irú àwọn variety tá à ń sọ nìyẹn o ṣẹgẹ́sì dé pé a lè ṣe program Yorùbá kí n gbé àwọn èèyàn tí mo mọ̀ pé a lè jọ jíròrò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ ìtẹ̀síwájú Yorùbá bá ṣe máa ń ó ti yẹn sìn physically táwọn èèyàn á dẹ̀ wọlé.
èyí kàn sí mi United Kingdom ní gbogbo wa kàn sí mi àwa ilé làgbé wa ada fúyó ẹ̀lí ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀lí ṣìjẹ́ ẹ̀lí ṣìlẹ̀ tẹ́ o ẹ̀lí ṣìwílà òjò o Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú yóò ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ o God bless o.
tó ire o sorry to my non-Yoruba speakers, okay. I happen to have this this amazing personality that kind of feels like our language is going into extinct. He's been pushing many times that I should have a segment of Mayegun's Diary Political that speaks 100% in Yoruba, where all the issues concerning us in Yoruba land can be discussed. And a lot of people have been saying, Mayegun, you need to have, if you can do it, or you need to have, your program should be multilingual. That's amazing. I'm going to do it. Multilingual means I can have like 4 or 5 languages on a single program that is well coordinated enough that as I have a participant that is speaking in Igbo, I have a participant that is speaking in Hausa, speaking in Yoruba, speaking in Tifi for the sake of this, my brother, or I will recruit him as well and say, yeah, you come. Jima, every Wednesday, we are going to be addressing the Middle Belt crisis and Middle Belt issues. So I need all the top languages from Middle Belt and as many as I can get. Can we have them on Mayegun's Diary? So on every Wednesday. And Yima can volunteer. I can possibly just make sure that I convince him. That would be his own, his own contribution to all of this. I am going to do all of that. You are going to see people and you are going to see personalities too. A lot of you are going to become personalities too, media personality through my Egun's Diary, political on this. We need a place to do all of that. We need a place that is completely unrestricted, a free place where you can indeed feel at home. You know, you enter some place and you be like, oh, Momo, I feel good here, man. I love all these vibes. You know, vibes that make you feel like, yes, what do you think I should do? Where, I mean, what, you know what I mean? Like, you go see program where people go, they argue. No, what do you mean? What, you know, that kind of thing. I want to present things that people, real people, not people who could just come try massage. No. Real people who are going to talk not emotionally, but factually. So we need a place for that. And we are going to very much get that. A lot of people are already looking forward to it. Celia feels like once we see the image online, once we see once you complete the whole setup and we can see what it looks like, you have no idea how many of us that actually would love to be around there. Even if we have no real business in the UK, we can actually create one to come around here because you are a business. Yes, and it's true. So we're going to start that tomorrow, by the way. And sorry if I am here to pick your call. Our time is also up, kind of. But I'm going to still stay around. I mean, you know, kind of stick around, okay? And we can always like. Meanwhile, sorry if I kind of miss your call. You know, earlier I could see two people were popping up earlier, but somehow I was talking and I didn't want to put them on note. So you can still pretty much try, okay? One of the things that I have kind of been lucky, if I have to put it that way, but let me take this call. Hello there.
Hello, my good diary.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I greet you, my brother.
Good evening to you, Baba.
Good evening.
You might need to mute the TV or the what have you there so that you and I can talk because I mean, are you the presenter?
Yeah.
Others are just
That's
watching.
true.
Please.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
I think I'm there now.
I think you are.
Okay.
Please.
Thank you very much, my brother. I think I just quick put my own contribution, you know.
Please.
Because this is our Nigeria problem. You know, when they talk, all of us, they like repeat the same thing. We know the problem, but we only just they analyze them. As we analyze them to know what thing they happen. You understand? But the problem we get, they say, what is the solution? That is the problem. We know the problem, but what is the solution? So look, I said that with one question you asked the first time about independent. If Nigeria they ripe for independent at that 1960s.
Yeah, some people were like, no, we were not. Others were like, no, we were. But people have different feelings about it. So tell us. Go on.
The question to that answer will start from the age of the person where they answer that question. Because if you look back to the 60s, many people not even wise. Many people not even go to school. Even when they talk about the independent, many people don't even know what they talk about. So for that reason, we're not even ripe for the independent. I come to look at it from the other angle, look at the level of development when the British people do for Nigeria then, you understand? So what we get now, we're not that ripe because it is when it did then, even the people who claim to be leaders, they never feel maintain them. You understand? So even talk of even continue to develop from where they're supposed to stop. You know why they tell you this thing?
The few things they managed to even build, even though everybody believed that they just exploited us, okay? Like they just taking things. But the few things they managed to build that they left behind, the people they left them for couldn't even manage them. You are right, oh.
Let me tell you one thing. You know why they tell you this thing? I talk from my own age.
Wow.
Far back 1981, 79, I grew up in Benin.
Right.
I follow my grandmother. They go UBTH. Then I was a little kid. My grandmother had her own doctor then. Then I go UBTH with her. I think she go maybe 2 times in a month or something, you know, because of her leg or something, for checkup. Then I happened to work in a Amunchi sometime 2002. This place, is called Igara Junction. So I'm an artist. I do design. So I go design one house for there. So you know why they tell you this thing? Where I go work, opposite this place, we get a very big land with some kind of this kind of our boys' quarter structures, you know, scattered all over like an estate. You know, with grasses don't cover the place. Most of the buildings don't crash. So I can't ask Spencer, what thing they do? Because they look model and see the kind of village when I did, they do this work. I ask, what thing did they? How come these buildings? What thing happened here before? I like I tell me, say, man, this place now doctors' quarters before. So now your doctors they stay. I got surprised. So this guy they say now the British government that they built on those days, you know, during the colonial days.
No.
Just imagine the structure so they don't abandon now. We will not feel maintain. No. You understand? So we never arrive. Okay, let us look out for another way. You see this administration of the white people, not be our culture. It is not our culture.
This type of democracy of something like the type of government you mean, eh?
Not be our culture at all, in any which way you want to describe it, because black man don't know how to come sign paper. Say, okay, let us agree with something. Now, this we agree for, we come sign paper. We not be waiting and teach us. Now, they come to teach us, say, you need to know these things. And in the process of teaching us these things, they disorganize us with one condition, like, look at the way they say they come to Africa the first time. They say they came as missionaries. Okay, why would they accept them as one? When they come, they will not they work, and we don't get office. I want to go for and feed our families, you know, live happy life. Everybody they happy, children play, you know, everybody they happy, parents stay together. A father go meet other fathers, maybe drink, gist, and you know, talk about to take care of their family. The big this system come. In the same hand, other groups come as mafias too, you know, before they can start this slavery and so on. In the process of slavery, they disorganize many of us. Many of us don't come up for our communities. You understand? Now that they try to free us from the slavery, will they get our independence and everything? How do you think that this will be organized? Okay, let us talk about election. I just want to touch on this little bit because of time.
I like
you know,
how you pick your points like that one by one. Go on.
We'll talk about election now. We'll talk about election. Who the people who they really elect? Would they elect leaders or would they elect a kind of I cannot call it representative. Would they elect a kind of a figure? That is, would they elect people who want to make it popular? That's my guy, now this man, I go win. We don't know before, we don't care to know what they go do, but we just like maybe the kind of car when they drive, or maybe the way they do it things, you know, we just like them, like we want to rule. Or in fact, they share bag of fries pass, or they meet boys for bar, they buy drink for them, or those, in fact, we want. People will just die to make sure say they want to enter there. But after you enter there, what is the purpose of entering that place?
Nobody they ask themselves now and say, sorry, why did we say we voted for him the last time? So say, I don't even remember. I think it's because it's popular. Say, wait till he promise us again. They say, I can't even remember his manifesto. Oh,
now let me tell you, say, this is not the African culture. Because we don't know, say, government supposed to be do things. In fact, government now worker for us. Now they're our own workers. We don't understand them that way. We just look and say, okay, Mo, take a Tinubu, for example. When Tinubu they campaign, they call him a polio van. Okay, Tinubu don't enter power. Now, when the polio van, I think they can feed Nigerians now. I think they say get money. Now they say, okay, we money get that. They can bring a come out and take people because at that moment they deceive the people.
They borrow Nigeria the money safe, so that at least Nigeria go not debt and everybody go be less in debt. Inflation go come down. People go feel kind of start business and others go feel see job. And people go feel shop. You are right, too. But no, they are not bringing out their money.
You understand? Okay, but they get money now. They go they borrow more money.
Tell us, saying get money.
Okay, maybe I come back to like somebody like Wazirike. I see when you show the video.
Go on.
You understand? Wazirike now, you see the low key voice when it comes to the talk, like a gentleman.
The same ones.
You understand? You understand? This time somebody don't stand, we know it right. Stand to fight even before Nnamdi Kanu come out. Mm-hmm. But because he go prison small, he see small money, he kick back. He bring his voice down. Now they climb on that voice when he brings down now. Like what Nnamdi Kanu talk. If you serve Nigeria or you play with Nigeria, Nigeria must happen to you.
You will come back in regret, he said.
You understand? Okay, like the other you say, now what can we do for him?
That's what came to my own mind. Like,
okay, no, okay.
Now the same, so they don't demolish your house. Waiting what we do.
The same Uzodimma will demolish a house. We'll come back to our youth. When Uzodimma the campaign, he come out openly. He think will give whether 4,000 youth or 40,000. 4,000 youth visa to go work for abroad.
By December 2023. He said the European Union and some countries have agreed. But if you ask them today, go on.
I think understand now. Today, Uncle, the same youth now, when you gather that place now, why they not gather themselves again now? To say, this man promised us something. I know we can't talk about them again. Because why? Because why? This system, not the black man system. Not our system. We don't understand how the system they function. My brother, listen, I've been in Europe now for about 8 years. You understand me? And I don't complain many things. I can't understand why Africans they fail. Because this system, not just the truth. Because even most of us who did in Europe, it take us time to adapt to the European system. Now you're going to imagine somebody who never even travel at all. Like somebody said in one video, it's like in the eastern area for the past 30 years, many of the people there never see train before. So can you imagine now? Like somebody don't there like 30 years, you never even see train before for your life. When we hear now they select the kind of one enter now, if you get where you go, so man, to your entire speed train, even they go cost me more. Man, I just quit the show they go.
You understand? It comes say they give you punch inside my stomach as well. That's the way they repeat. You never see train before. You never see train before. Papa, I never enter train in my life until I enter UK.
Have you understand?
Thank God say I live for a Ilukpeju estate that time. Now waiting make me see train be that for my life. And the train where I saw, the only place I have seen such trains in India, where you see millions of people on top train, load everything. That's how it was in Oshodi. But me, 28, 29-year-old young man, I never entered train in my life. How I won't take enter train.
Cool. So okay, thank you, Mayogu. This brings me back to that thing when I tell you, just say we never arrived for independence. In 1982, 1981, 82, we entered train from Aba to Umuahia.
Can you imagine?
1981, 82. Then this man was the governor of Imo State. It was then Imo State. There was nothing like Abia State then. This man. This popular governor, they always talk about his name. The name just escaped me. No, not Okpara.
After Okpara, I want to Mbadiwe or something.
Mbakwe was the governor. Yes, was the governor. By then, he get a house if they stay for Aba then, they go office for Owerri. Now for a compound, inside the compound, now they go to fetch water in the morning. Because the compound was at the back of my school. Now inside the compound, they go to fetch water in the morning. This time when I tell you so, Mayogu, for that area, we get PZ company for that area. We get one other company where they make soap there for that area. You understand me? By then, as kids, we they go there because those companies they make soap, we get some section of the where they dispose their water. The water they boil water where they run to the stream. There's a stream nearby there. You understand? So I decided to pick them. By then, if you see those areas as a kid, I cannot really remember the names of those companies. But there were a lot of companies in that area then. You see trailers everywhere. Like you see like those things you see in Europe. You start to see that kind of pictures there.
You see for Europe like that. You go enter one place, you go just see small, big companies like that. Manufacturing companies all layout out there like
you're
that.
You're gonna see forklifts. You're gonna see forklifts with the carry load, they load trailers. You're gonna see, you're gonna see things they move. I mean, you're gonna see like they try to make you go one side of the road because of the trucks where they work for the road. They make you like try to pass one side of the road so that you don't get accidents. You know those kind of things.
I know. Busy.
So if we say more come back to all those kind of things now, say Nigeria want it better, or more looking from the side of the end cars. You know if you blame the youth. You don't if you blame anybody now. Because why? There's no way where people go fit a rise now. Now I try to use some kind of food without no whole granite and stone for hands. You know what I mean?
I do.
Without no whole iron for hand. Can you imagine? Okay, people gather for like for Lekki, so they are strong with gun. You they shoot people run, many die. Okay, then you expect the same people to come at the same day. That's stupidity now. You don't hold anytime. You don't say who you are go comfort, carry something for hand. So the only thing we go help Nigeria now, the youth now, for them to organize that, they must hold something for hand.
So without that
one,
strong face.
No, it's not possible now. It's not. If you even look, even that start when they attack police stations. Most of the police stations where they attack, most of the people who attack the station, they hold iron for hand now.
And they hold something.
You understand? So with the stage in Nigeria, then an explosive stage, very sensitive stage. Now the only thing what the people just need, like a leader, somebody could just stay from say, oh yeah, I make provision for this thing. As far as one ready to go, let us go. That just be the only thing when it remains, and there's no other excuses. Okay, you want to say people of the middle belt, they're happy doing it, they kill them. The people of the middle belt don't carry something. Can you imagine that even ordinary class to confront those people? Do you know the military say go take over your village?
That's right.
You understand me? So they don't. These people don't really press us down to the extent that our voice. Even okay, now I ask one simple question: if you want to mobilize, now can you mobilize anything in Nigeria and say maybe you want to gather youth in Nigeria? Is it possible?
Well, it's not been possible.
It's not possible. The only way they can conquer Nigeria.
It's not a straightforward thing to do. There are so many
you
things that
understand
will
me?
go into it, and you are likely not going to even mobilize the number you are looking for.
Thank you. So when people talk about it, our people are not ready to rise, our people are cowards, our people are this. No. You need to look at the situation of things. You need to look at where we are coming from and look at the people you are trying to deal with.
How bad do you then think it has to get before the same people kind of feel like they have had enough, or it's just a perpetuating thing? Like
oh my God, my ego. I want to ask you one thing. Especially the old, is they young?
No.
Especially the old, they only bring up. Especially the old, they only bring up the younger ones to take their positions.
No wonder because those ones will bring us to this world. They don't leave the
my
fight
brother,
for me and you.
I tell you one thing.
And all of that. All the ones we they bring to this world too. So we'll go live out for them with that, I mean. Last.
I tell you one, just look at from like the musical world now.
Yes, sir.
You should be a good musician. You sabi sing, and you don't know how to sing. You don't get a good on that younger person from your family will know how to sing. Who you go pick next? Will not be your friend.
Well, I mean,
or a younger boy when you pick on street.
That's a tough one. You understand? Because if I have to give you my own answer, I would rather go for competence. So, like for
now they talk that you pick a competent guy, maybe but not be your relative. But if you bring him up, you are going to bring him up in your own lifestyle. You bring them up in your musical, even if your own kind of tune, they're different from your own. But you go bring them up in a way when they say, you go feel they win contract. If they show business, you go feel they do, you go feel they win a lot of concerts to just the way they win concerts.
That makes sense. I think I get you now. It's pretty much like me being a musician and all of that. And then I've got a family member who is also kind of aspiring and all that. And I have a chance of, you are right. I would want to give her such a chance too.
You understand? So now the other one can never get younger. These guys, they don't already get click of mafias. They don't have to protect. Okay, tell me why Buhari not pro Jonathan. Okay, tell me why Tinubu not go pro Buhari.
It's called desperate decor.
You understand? So why we say we just that's what all of us they come, they talk the same thing. Whereas we know this problem. So the best problem we need to think of how to solve, what is the solution to this problem? How do we organize ourselves? Like the other time when this Yoruba nation issue the Biafra nation issue the hot, you see the tension for the country. People for the country, they rise. They try to work even with their flag and everything. But when the voice dies down, everybody go keep a flag on that bed. You understand? Because who will stand for the front? When the Sunday go come out, people come out. They make something happen, everybody hide for their share. Because the people need somebody to lead them.
They need a face.
You understand? Not just another face, just like look like what this America they do now from their own section now. The government they feel the heat. Maybe imagine we'll get like 2 or 3 more people like that now from different regions. I think the pressure is high now. They talk about this. You understand? Now they talk about discussion this country. Maybe they try to do this. Why? Because now the pressure is high. The last time when they carry pressure right then, they carry one boat for River Niger. They say they want to redrain the sea or whatever. You know, these people, they are just playing with our mind.
Well, thank you so much for all of those valid points that you raised. It's been highly educative, I would say. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, brother, for taking my time. Thank you.
I mean, thanks for giving us your time too, by the way. So thank you so much, and you have a good one, Baba. So that's some extensive convo. Point by point, one after the other, and all of that. And that is why I kind of feel like I saw, okay, hang on, before my feeling, I saw where people were saying Tifnumbu's politics should be studied. That's how he manipulated his way, how he's managed to then he became your president. That it should be studied. That is I can't remember all these words they used to describe him. This is that is this blah 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 politician. Something like like an invincible. And I was like, we will know why people like Tifnumbu Bokuwari will be president in Nigeria. That's why, despite what actually, I mean, the crimes they have actually committed against that same Nigeria. It's because Nigeria is a crime scene. Okay. But there's something, a lot of you are like, in fact, some even agreed and they said, oh yeah, that is true. He's got this a criminal enterprise and criminal structure that is probably more powerful than other people's criminal structures. Do you get that now? Like it could rig election, he could bribe judges, he could bribe media, he could bribe everybody, he could get everything he wanted, and that is his politics. But what about his governance? What about his governance? That is like after politics. What is next is governance. And that in governance, it simply means that it is no longer competition about anything. It is no longer PR, propaganda job, and the rest of that. Now there will be, there will be sort of a review of what you are doing, because there are going to be things that are going to be affecting the lives of millions of people. So what about his governance? What about those people you call your political criminals, political disorder, rigging election everywhere all over Nigeria? After all of them rig the elections and do all of that and use all of the, the instrumentality of their own laws to shield or protect themselves. Now, when it comes to governance, how are they doing? You are proud to celebrate their criminalities of gaining power. But what about the governance? How far is that sort of a faring? How are you feeling about that? Are they also smart? Are they also kind of right? You know what I'm saying, but I do not expect an answer. It is called a rhetorical question. So I'm going to leave it at that for tonight. I want to say thank you to every one of us who participated in the open mic tonight. I want to say thank you to that my super chatter tonight as well. I appreciate you and every one of you. So tomorrow we are going to have the first fundraiser, okay? And like I have been saying, you don't really have to give when number one, if you don't want to, number two, if you don't have it, okay? The most the most valued part of that exercise is the fact that those who are going to have the intention of giving, and those who also have the intention of giving but they don't have, but they are going to kind of do their best to kind of let everybody see it as well, right? Everyone is going to contribute. It is that intention that really counts. Somebody said, no, my ego. It is that money that counts, because it's so important that we do. I know. I just want you to know that I have been here before. I have traveled this journey before. I mean, I've traveled this road before. Okay? I've had to see I've been overwhelmed by people's sort of a love and all of that before. Okay. At the end of the day, what I gained from all of that is not money. It's the people that kind of like trust my ego so much. And, like these days, people could call in and say, my ego, thank you so much for what you do. We appreciate you and all of that stuff. Back then, I didn't have that. It was your support that actually gave me all of this to this point whereby we could communicate. We just want to take it a bit, kind of a little bit, nudge it forward a bit. And I kind of will believe that it is done. So, however, from tomorrow, you are going to be seeing me sharing all these details in the descriptions of my videos. You are going to see some of these details pinned in the comment section as well. And I know a lot of people will also kind of make a request, personal request. Can you send that to me? Can you send that to me? But I'm going to really, really count on you to further make me believe that this is possible. Okay? But let me tell you something. Just like I said, that the intention of giving is what really counts, right? If I do not really want to care about where anything looks and all that, or if I don't have enough that I'm going to need to finish all the setup and get those extra stuffs and all that, right? I am still pretty much lucky, okay, to have the kind of equipment that can give the same production anywhere in the world. I'm still mobile. So the worst case scenario is that it might delay that public presence and all that, like where people could come in and all that. No. But there's something you should know. Okay? Whatever happens in February, Mayegun's Diary Political with Diaspora Radio International will go physical for real. And I'm going to take you all through that. You're going to see the place, you're going to see the whole thing, and you're going to see the before and after anyway, because we are all part of the journey, aren't we? I'll leave it at that. Thank you very much once again. And like I said, open mic is not a busy night. It's not always busy. Like once you see open mic, it's just about gist. It's just about, catch up and like you have witnessed tonight. So thank you for at least being part of that. I am going to see you some other time. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Mayegun Diary Nayibi lórí Facebook lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary Nayibi gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi Mayegun Diary Political. Mayegun Diary Nayibi Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun Diary Nayibi ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Àyè. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ